success is satisfaction, joyful, content. You will see each one of you have got different definitions, and your definition is the correct definition for you. And congratulations, you have already got the clarity of what success means to you. So kudos to you. So once again, pat yourself on your back if you understand what success means to you. Okay? And let me ask you this question. And you don't have to type these answers into the chat box. Just for a second, think about where you are today. And there are different areas of success: health-related success, money or wealth-related success, relationship, career. There's so many different spiritual life, different definitions of success. Just think about it for a second. Pick one area. Let's say wealth. Let's say health. Where are you today? And where do you want to be? So in other words, what is your goal? You don't even need to type this into the chat box. Just think about it. And whatever you're doing right now, if you're thinking about it, the truth is you are one of the 5% of the people on this planet who's even thinking, what does success mean to me? Who's even thinking where I want to be? So kudos to you once again. All right, so let's come to the 3 success accelerators. I do not have much time. I wish I had 3 hours for this, but I do not have. But stay tuned and get in touch with us, because Atul sir and Lakshmi and we have something special for you, okay? I want to spend more time with you. By the way, who would like to spend more time with me? Type into the chat box, me, if you would like to spend more time with me. Type into the chat box if you're learning something. If you're learning, type in me. If you want to spend some more time with me, type in me. Fantastic. Then watch out for what Atul sir and Lakshmi is going to share with you by the end of this session today, okay? Or within a couple of days. Fabulous. Thank you, Riaz. Thank you, Safi. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, all of you who are typing in. Fabulous. The way you're motivated. Thank you very much, Hina. So here are the 3 success accelerator. Are you ready? What do you see on the screen, by the way? What is this diagram? What is this figure on the screen? What is it? There are a little over 90 participants live right now. And there are so many of you who are watching this as a live stream, and even more who will be watching this as a recording. Type into the chat box. Exactly, Hina. You are amazing. Fabulous. Yes. Yes, Satish. Iceberg. Fabulous. Iceberg. What we see in the iceberg is only the tip of the iceberg. You are all amazing people. You are already aware of it. Okay. So the 3 success accelerators are the number 1 accelerator, the biggest part of the success accelerator, what defines success, what contributes 80% to the success is below the water, and that is the bottom part of the iceberg. That is the maximum. So type in 80%. 80% of success is the letter M. 80% of success is letter M. Who can guess what M stands for? Okay, so what people do not see in successful people is their biggest part, and that is M. What they see is only the top part. They only see the top part, which is S. Fabulous. Dr. R. Usha Rani, you have got it. And I think so many of you have already got it. So M stands for mindset. I want all of you to type in number 1 success accelerator. 80% of success is M. Type in mindset. I want all of you to type in mindset. And those of you who want to take a quick screenshot of this, please feel free to take it. M stands for mindset. Fantastic. So what does S stand for? This is your second success accelerator. If you want to succeed quickly in life, success, long-term success in your life, what does S stand for? S is only 20%, but it is very powerful. I love all the answers coming in. And I would say the S stands for, if M stands for mindset, S stands for, listen to me very carefully, S stands for skill set. Skill set. Type that into the chat box. M stands for mindset. S stands for skill set. M is the first and the biggest success accelerator, which many people will not know. S stands for skill set. Okay, we'll talk about it shortly. What do you think E stands for? E stands for something so powerful that if you have the right mindset, if you have the right skill set, but if you do not have this letter E, then you are going to sink. Environment. Who said that? Who said that first? Ayush, you're amazing. Everybody type in environment. E stands for environment. And these are the three rock solid success accelerator of a very successful entrepreneur. And entrepreneur is not a definition of what you do. I am talking about entrepreneurship mindset. How many of you really want to succeed and succeed long term in life? Then these are the three success accelerator. So M stands for what? M stands for mindset, S stands for skill set, E stands for environment. You getting into a call like this, you getting into an environment like this, you working with a mentor with me, like me or others, you getting in touch with each other, because all of you are growth minded, all of you are entrepreneur minded. So when you connect with each other, you are in an environment of growth. Okay, type in powerful. If you feel that this is a powerful information, type in powerful into the chat box. Type that into the chat box, okay? And I'm loving all this energy. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Do you see these two arrows in the bottom? While these three success accelerators are very important, the two arrows in the bottom signifies that you need to keep moving. The iceberg needs to keep moving. And that movement has got to do with the two arrows represent, watch the chat box. It represent, and some of you have already got it, it represent consistent action. Type in the word action into the chat box. Your movement represent action. Your movement in the right direction at the right speed is consistent action. And these are your three success accelerators. Okay. Lovely energy. So now at this moment of time, let me stop and let me ask you, if you have learned, by the way, how many of you have learned something new today? Type in me into the chat box. Type in me. And I am asking you a question now. What has been your one key learning or one key takeaway? What new did you learn? Type your answer into the chat box. By the way, even if you're watching this as a recording, what is that one thing that you have learned? Type those answers into the chat box. What did you learn new in this session today? MSE. Yes, Deepthi, I like it. The three success accelerator. Yes, you learned that. MSE, everybody, about success iceberg, fabulous. Three success accelerator, fabulous. We need to keep learning. Fab, I love it. That is my learning as well. We need to keep learning and we need to keep implementing in the right direction. Fabulous. Congratulations to all of you who are participating. You are a champion. So let's move ahead, champion. So did I promise that I will share with you three success accelerator, and did I share it with you? Type in yes into the chat box if I have kept my promise. Thank you. All of you. I'm loving your energy. You guys are amazing. Amazing. Thank you. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Would you like to overtake your competition easily with your entrepreneurship mindset in your job or in business? Then this second part of this program is for you. I'm going to give you the exact steps to do that. Okay. I'm going to skip this because we don't have much time, but let me come here. You already know what success means to you now, right? Now, let me ask you this. What kind of person do you think you need to become in order to succeed in your life? Okay. Type in your answer into the chat box and let me make it simple for you. For example, if I want to become a rich person, I need to be an action taker. So what kind of person I need to become? I need to become an action taker in order to become rich. If I want to be an entrepreneur, what kind of person I need to become? I need to become a person with a positive mindset. I want to be a boss lady. That is amazing. I like it. Yes, Bhagwan, Kaur, you got it. Rishikesh, you got it. Khan, you got it. What kind of person do you want to become? Do you need to become in order to achieve what you want to achieve? Innovative, loyal, believing in the better, calm, positive, self-motivated, strong, smart work. Oh my God, you have just nailed it. Creative, excellent teacher, teaching, dedicated. I like it. Sabha, you want to become a boss woman, but in order to become a boss woman, what personality trait do you need to have? I love it. Innovative. Say yes. That is the kind of, by the way, whatever you're thinking right now, I promise you, your friends and family, your co-workers are not even thinking about this. Okay, so you are already ahead of them. So pat yourself once again on the back. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, so I promised you that I'm going to share with you practical steps to easily be overtaking your competition, whether you're running a business already, whether you will be running a business. Okay. And I'm going to make it simple this time. So the winner always takes the cup, also called as trophy, right? But we call it as the cup, especially in Asia, especially in the games, we call it as a cup, right? Everybody type in cup, C-U-P, into the chat box. When you overtake a competition, you get a trophy, a cup. So in order to overtake your competition, I'm going to give you three simple steps. And to make you remember it, I'm giving you an acronym that is CUP. Okay, if you like it, type in I like it. I like it. Type in I like it. If you think that this kind of an acronym will help you remember what I'm about to share. Like it, love it. Thank you. Thank you very much, you guys. Deepti, Sumita, Piyush, Kate Senthil, thank you very much. Okay, so CUP, what does it stand for? Okay, and feel free to take a screenshot. But more importantly, remember. All I'm going to ask you is to remember one thing. All right. So in order to overtake your competition easily, there are 1,000 things that you can do. But even if you do just these three things, three easy things, even if you do one of it, you are always going to stay ahead. Okay. Are you ready? Type in ready into the chat box. Ready into the chat box. Come on. Let me see some energy. Bhagwan has overtaken Hina. He's the first one to, Bhagwan Kaur, sorry. And by the way, I have an habit of taking your first names. I don't mean any offense. I absolutely love and respect you. Some of you may not like me calling you by your first name, so I apologize in advance. All right, fantastic. Ready, because you are ready, I'm ready. So the C in the cup stands for challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Do not ever settle for less. If you think you can do 10 push-ups today, do not stop at 10 push-ups. Challenge yourself to do 12. If you think that you are getting, some of your students, if you think you're getting 90%, don't stop at that. Challenge yourself to be your best version. I want all of you to type into the chat box, my best version. So the competition that I'm talking about is not an external competition. If you truly want to win a cup, if you truly want to succeed in your life, then the entrepreneurship mindset says that you only compete with yourself. And therefore, you need to become your best version. Type in, I get it. If you're understanding what I just shared was absolutely mind-blowing. When I understood it, it changed my life. Fabulous, fabulous. Oh my God, look at this. There are over 94 of you in this room today. And look at this energy. You are creating energy because you only need to compete with, whom do you need to compete with? Type the answer in the chat box. Whom do you compete with? Deepti, you got it. Ayush, you got it. Amitesh, you got it. Safia, fabulous. Congratulations. So always challenge yourself, compete with yourself, be your best version. Are you ready? Do you understand? C, are you ready for the U? The U in the cup stands for upskill. Remember that little iceberg, the top tier skill set, Always upskill yourself, upgrade yourself. Okay. And by the way, how many of you upskill yourself? How many of you upgrade yourself? All of you should type in me into the chat box. Exactly. You know why? Because you are watching this live here on Zoom. You are watching this live on the live stream. Those of you who are watching this as a recording, kudos to you because you are already investing your time in upskilling yourself. You could have easily scrolled through the reels. You could have easily been on the Netflix. You could have easily gone for a chai or a coffee or whatever you drink or eat, but you're here learning. So you're already upskilling yourself. That, my dear friend, will instantly keep you ahead of the crowd. Congratulations, you are an upskiller. The P in the cup stands for, very important, prepare for success. And I want all of you to pay attention to the chat box. Let me see if I can type it. Look at what I have written in the chat box. And those of you who are watching this live stream or the recording, don't worry. I'm going to read it out for you. Success favors the prepared. I'll repeat that one more time. And write this down in your books. It's not there on the slides. Write this down in your books. Success favors the prepared. In other words, if you are constantly prepared, success will love you. So always prepared for success. Okay. I am prepared. Type in or just type in prepare for success. And how do we do that? I will share that with you a little later, but let's go ahead. At this point of time, let me ask you, what is your one key takeaway from this section so far? What is your one key takeaway? I hope I'm on time. Looks like I am. So what is your one key takeaway? What new did you learn? Just freeze, it's getting hot in here. Yes, so what new did you learn today? I like it. Ria says plan and proceed. Stop. I like it. All right. So what was the new thing that you learned? What is your takeaway? What did you understand? Don't give me cup, don't give me MSc, but tell me one thing that was your aha moment. You were like, that makes sense. Fight with yourself. I would say compete with yourself. Don't fight with yourself. Compete with yourself. Be your best version. Believe in yourself. I love it. I love it. Fabulous. Challenge yourself. Yes. Now you are writing. Yes. Fabulous. Kudos to all of you who are participating 100%. Those of you who are watching this recording, type that. Be, act as if you're watching this live. Okay. Fabulous. Fabulous. I love it. Okay. So let's proceed. So did I keep my promise? Type in yes, Rupa. My name is Rupa, R-U-P-A. Type in yes, Rupa, if you think I kept my promise. Yes, Rupa. Yes, Rupa. Yes, Rupa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So all of you, there might be 1,000 ways to overcome your competition, overtake your competition. Are you aware of at least one? Type in yes, Rupa. Fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you very much, guys. So let's create magic. I want all of you to type in the word magic into the chat box. And I don't want you to create magic once in a life. I want you to create magic every single day in your life. I want you to create magic in your life every single day. Okay, so type in magic into the chat box. I love Chandni has given a magic wand. I like it. Fabulous. Okay. If you want to create magic, before I could give you that, I had promised you that I will tell you how do we prepare for success every day. Because success favors the, who can fill in the blank? Success favors the prepared. Deepti, awesome. Amitesh, awesome. Safia, Kairun, Manju, Sagar, fabulous. Success favors the prepared. So because Hina, Priya, because you understand Dr. S, Ayush, so many doctors in the house. You guys are amazing. And those of you who are seeing that there are doctors in the house, remember, look at the you. These doctors are here because they believe in upskilling themselves. So kudos to all of you. So because success favors the prepared, we need to prepare for success every single day. Okay? We need to prepare for success every single day. Those of you who want to prepare for success every single day, you can take a quick screenshot. Don't even bother to take out your phone. You can either take a QR, take it. But this is one way in which you can prepare for success. I have a very special program called as the 21-Day Success Habits Challenge. Okay, it is a worth $450 program, but those of you who understand the iceberg, this is only for those of you who understand the iceberg. In the next 21 days, I will be sharing with you, this program starts a little later, but in this program, I share with you amazing success habits. Okay, but I don't want you to waste too much of time here. Let's move ahead. Oops, what did I do? Apologies. I think I clicked on that link. Okay, I'm just going to close this. Oops, I did something. Sorry about that. I'm just going to restart this. Sorry about the technical glitch, guys. Okay, and I was almost here. Okay, present. All right, so present full screen. Present. Sorry about that, guys. So in order to build your success mindset, you need to build success habits. And this is a 21-day success habits challenge, which I have been running for the last 3 years. And I can share the link with you, or Lakshmi can do with you a little later. But right now, my recommendation to you is, in order to prepare for success every single day, you need a shortcut. And I'm going to give you a shortcut to accelerate. I can't see you, but take take your hands and act as if you're accelerating your bike. So type in accelerate and accelerate, because I'm going to show you the shortcut to accelerate your success every 24 hours. And this is called as a 24 hours challenge. It is my 24 hours challenge, and it is just 2 steps. Step number 1 is identify what is your one key takeaway. Whether you're reading a book, whether you're attending a webinar like this, always think about, there are 1,000 things that you might have learned. Focus on one. How many I'm asking you to focus on, please? How many I'm asking you to focus on? Just one. So type in one. So one key takeaway. Thank you very much, guys. One key takeaway and one key action. Type in the word action into the chat box. So my 24 hours challenge, which I have been giving to people for the last 4 years, is very simple. Ask yourself, what new did I learn? And ask yourself how you can implement that in your life. Okay? And then go ahead and block your calendar, set your timer, and complete that action in 24 hours. All of you type into the chat box 24 hours challenge, 24 hours. And if you want to succeed in your life, accelerated success in your life, every single day, take up a new 24 hours challenge. Today, it could be something else. Tomorrow, it could be something else. And once you commit that this is what I will do, go ahead and complete that challenge. And that is my last tip for you. So now I ask you, by the way, I'm almost done with this presentation. But before I let you go, let me ask you, what is your 24 hours challenge? What will you commit to do in the next 24 hours? Type in your action into the chat box. What will you do? What will you do in the next 24 hours? Will you identify your success criteria a little better? Manage your time, upgrade, whatever it is committing to do, do that. And this is how you create magical progress every single day in your life. This is how you prepare for success. There are a little over almost 100 of you who are watching this live. And so many of you are watching this as live stream, so many more watching this as recording. Imagine if all of you learn only one thing and implement that in your life. All of you are going to be way ahead of your competition. And all of you are going to implement your entrepreneurship mindset. I love all the answers coming in. Thank you very much. And before I let you go, quick reminders: knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Type in action into the chat box. Don't try to figure it out all alone. Remember the E. What was E? What did E in the SME stand for? The Success Accelerator. What did E stand for? E stand for environment. Fantastic. So be in the environment of growth. Okay. And of course, the last one is keep us posted on your wins and progress. And those of you whom I had said that I have a gift for you, the last gift, the last thing that I have for you before I go is look at the chat box. I have given a little link. Once you click on that link, and once you register your email ID, you will start getting a couple of gifts, free gifts from me directly in your inbox. And this is my little gift to you. This is my way to say thank you to you for being here and being 100% committed, 100% active. Thank you very much. This is my way of saying thank you to you. So look at the chat box once again and click on this link. Go ahead and register your email ID so that I can start gifting you. This is my way of saying thank you to you. And by the way, if you have learned anything new today, type into the chat box, I have learned. Or just type in new learnings into the chat box. If you have learned something new, type in new learnings. And that is my time. Thank you very much, all of you. If you have any questions, I'm going to stay back. I'm going to stay back as long as you need me. If you have any questions. And by the way, these are my chat box, and the little person that you see on the screen is my boss. His name is Neil, and today he's an 11-year-old boy. He's my son. So thank you very much, you guys. Saurabh, over to you. Thank you, guys. Love you all.
Wow, what a wonderful knowledge given by you, ma'am.
Thank
I
you.
hope our audience learned many new things. From this session, I would like to highlight some of the points like curiosity, risk taking, and innovation skills and vision. Ma'am, there are a few questions which our audience want to be answered. So, with your permission, shall we proceed with the question?
Absolutely, Saurabh. I'm going to be around for this amazing group as long as they need me. So yes, please.
So my first question is, why did you decide to start your own business?
Oh, lovely question. Why did I decide to start my own business? I realized that running your own business is the fastest way for two things. And that the first one is freedom of time, freedom of money. So it is the fastest way to achieve freedom. And second is business, starting your own business is your way of helping many, many, many people. So these are two of my reasons why I started to run my own business. Great question, by the way. Thank you very much. Who asked that question, Saurabh? Do you also have the names of the people who have asked that question?
No, ma'am, I myself asked the question.
Oh, lovely. Great. Thank you very much. If you have any
Thank you, ma'am,
questions,
for
please type
answering the
into the
question.
chat.
Yeah, I have got one question.
Yes.
I passed out my engineering for MA in IT Bhopal in 1974.
Wow.
I wanted to start a carbon industry, carbon industry, which is used carbon, which is used in a dynamos, armature dynamos.
Mhm.
But due to some lack of resources, that time I could not do it, and I joined Bhel Haridwar. I served for 10 years, and then I shifted to HL Lucknow. I served for 27 years. So
Wow.
what such problem comes?
All right, sir. So what is your question? And by the way,
My
thank you very
question,
much for being
my
here.
question is, when I passed out, I wanted to establish a
Hmm.
carbon brush industry, but
Hmm.
I could not do it because of the lack of resources
Hmm.
and know-how and money.
Hmm.
So, what should be done in such cases
Great question, sir.
for an entrepreneur?
Got it, got it. That is a fantastic question. And I think we covered that in this one. Oops, I keep doing this. I keep doing this. Sorry about that. Uh, uh, where is this? I'm just going back to the screen where we discussed this. So if you remember, all of you remember this. This is a 3 Success Accelerator. And sir, you have asked a beautiful question. Thank you very much for that. What you talked about is, lack of skill set or, lack of resources. You did not have proper guidance. And that is why I have put this thing together. And if I were to give you one single shortcut answers for anybody who have such a situation right now, and by the way, it is never too late. One of my business mentee is 75-year-old amazing lady, 75-year young amazing lady. And there are a couple of such students that I have who are starting their business at this age as well. So one thing, if I were to give one answer, I would say do not try to figure it out by yourself. So in other words, please be in an environment of growth. And there are 3 ways in which you can be in an environment of growth. And thank you to you, sir, for asking this question, because I'm able to give you this answer and give this answer to all of you. So the 3 ways to be in this growth environment is find a mentor. So everybody type into the chat box, mentor, mentor, mentor. That is number one. Number two is please be in a as a part of mastermind. Like this SEMS is created this mastermind for you. And third is have an accountability partner. It could be your friend, it could be your better half, it could be your sister, it could be your son, daughter, mother, father, uncle. Have an accountability partner. So these are 3 ways. Find a mentor. Rishikesh asked how to find a mentor. There are plenty of mentors. I'm one of the mentors. You can reach out to SEMS, and SEMS will connect you with various mentors. So always, and out of these 3, one of my favorite is hiring a mentor. Today, I am what I am because I have incredible mentors and I continue to upskill myself by investing in great mentors. And best of the mentors will not come cheap. They will certainly not come free, but be prepared to put in whatever it takes to work with your mentor. So, sir, these are the 3 things that helped me, and I hope I answered your question. Thank you very much
Mm.
for asking that
Thank
question.
you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering the
Ma'am,
question.
I have a
Ma'am,
question, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Akanksha, and my question is, as an upskiller, should we keep any backup plan other than our main goals?
Other than your
Main goal.
main goals. Okay. So
Yes.
great question, Akanksha. However, it is slightly, I would, so when you say, when it comes to upskills, should I keep an alternate goal? Correct me if I have got it right, if I've got it wrong. Do you mean to ask, when we have a goal, when we have a plan in place, should I also have a plan B? Is that your question?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, what a lovely question, Akanksha. How old? No, no, I'm not going to ask you that question. How old are you? Shut up, Rupa, shut up. I'm not going to ask you that question, okay? But great question. So here is my personal suggestion. I have had in my life plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, and so on and so forth. But when I shifted from that and when I created, especially when I was, launching my second business, what I decided was, yes, I want to be a speaker. Yes, I want to be a trainer. Yes, I want to be a business mentor. And then what I did, Akanksha, is I burnt all my plan Bs. Okay, let me repeat that, what I did. I emptied all my savings. I did a crazy thing. I emptied all my savings to invest in amazing mentors. At that point of time, I had 3 to 4 different mentors, and best mentors really do not come cheap. So what I did was I emptied all my savings and I buried and burned all my plan Bs. Therefore, what happened was when I invested a certain amount in a mentor, when I decided a plan A, that is start a business, right? And I burnt all my plan B. So there was no plan B, there was no plan C, there was no plan D. Akanksha, what does that mean? How much of commitment will I have to plan A? All of you type that into the chat box. How much is the percentage of commitment I would have for my plan A? What is the percentage I will have? 100%. Amitesh, Deepti, Keshav, you got it. So this is my personal opinion. Once you have a specific plan, do not think about plan B. Do not set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for success. Commit 100% to a plan and go ahead and make it happen. Look at this iceberg. You leverage this iceberg. Don't try to do it all alone, but give your 100% to your plan A. That is my suggestion, Akanksha. I hope that helps you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you for
Thank you
asking
so
the
much.
question. And thank you guys for this amazing, incredible feedback and your participation. I love you all. Saurabh, over
Ma'am,
to you.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, next question in the chat box. What are the four basic business question, which is most important?
What do you mean four basic questions? Is this when you run a business or when you're starting a business? Can this be elaborated? I just need to understand the question.
Ma'am, run a business.
Okay, so I'm assuming whoever has asked this question, feel free to correct. I'm assuming that the question is, what are the four basic questions that you need to ask in order to run your business successfully? I'm assuming that this is the question. Is that okay, Saurabh?
Yes, ma'am, it is okay.
Fabulous. So in my opinion, the four important question, let me see if it is four, but the first important question that you need to ask is, what is the problem? Please, everybody type the word problem into the chat box. What is the problem that my business solves? What is the problem that my business solves? Thank you very much. Okay. And every business solves a problem. Every business, even a luxury brand like, a Louis Vuitton solves a problem of being perceived as a person of substance. Okay. So what is the problem that I solve? Second is, who do I solve this problem for? So type into the chat box the question who, WHO. What is the problem that I solve? Who do I solve it for? Okay, who? The third important question is where. Type in the word where, WHERE, where. Where is this person located? And where exactly can I find this person? This is all about marketing question, by the way. There are multiple programs. My book, my publication is all about this. I call it as the target audience clarity tool. And the fourth question, which should be ideally the first question, even before you start the business. But you can always refer to this question. And everybody type into the chat box the question why, WHY. Why am I running this business? Why is this so important to me? Why should they, that is my target audience, care about my products? So these are my four questions, Saurabh. And thank you guys for answering that in the chat box.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering the question.
You're welcome.
My next question is in the chat box, how and where to register the company?
That is very simple. Whichever, and Saurabh, looks like most of them are from India today on this webinar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So if you are in India or whichever country that, so first let me start with India. If you are in India and if you want to start your own business, again, look at this iceberg. There is a reason why I have kept this as, the blown up screen on, I've shared the screen. Please stop trying to figuring out things by yourself. Who registers the business, where to register the business, how to register the business, what kind of company should I form, should I form a company or not? The shortest answer to this question is two letters, C and A. Everybody type into the chat box the two letters CA. What do I mean by CA? Go ahead and find a chartered accountant. Whichever country you are from, find a chartered accountant. That chartered accountant, for free, he or she is going to answer all your questions. That person is more knowledgeable about company formation than I or you or all of us are. Okay, and don't just stick with one CA. Go ahead and ask this question with a couple of CAs and see whom do you feel the most resonated with, and whoever is giving you the honest answer. So that is my answer to that wonderful question. Whoever asked it, thank you very much for asking that question.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering this question. My next question is, what advice would you give to someone just starting their own business?
Great question. Thank you very much. I would say the biggest advice that I would give is please work with a mentor, a guide, a trainer. More than a trainer, I would say a mentor. The difference between a mentor and a trainer is a trainer can give you these wonderful slides and give you, tell you what to do, when to do, how to do. But a mentor will make sure that you're doing it. A mentor will always work on your mindset. When I work with my business mentees, the biggest aspect that I make sure that they are not falling back on is this aspect of mindset. I don't want them to forget that mindset is 80% success. And that is something that I constantly pay attention to. So that is my biggest suggestion. Please look out for a mentor. If you don't have any mentor in life, I have already given something in the chat box. Reach out to me if you are in touch and you are a part of this wonderful community, this growth environment, SEM. So reach out to Atul sir, reach out to Lakshmi, reach out to Samriddhi, reach out to Sudha, reach out to Saurabh. They are there to connect you with your respective mentors.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering this question.
Welcome.
My next question is, what routines do you follow each day?
So, sorry, what's that again?
What routines do you follow each day, ma'am?
Routine. I love that question. Whoever asked that question, oh my God, I actually genuinely love that question because this is one thing which is directly linked to the M or the mindset. And remember, we talked about this mindset also related to the habits. I think I've gone too far, but mindset is related to the habits. And one of the mindset related routine that I have, and that is my most important routine. Everybody, please type in the word mindset because I want you to be aware and very consciously focused on the word mindset because your success mindset is going to define 80% of your success. And one of my favorite routines that I follow for mindset is there are a couple of things that I do, but one thing which has changed the way I function my business and built on my empowering entrepreneurship mindset is every single day whichever time you start your day. My suggestion is start early. By the way, I have been a night bird. How many of you are night birds? Type in night into the chat box if you're a night bird, if you like staying up at night. And how many of you are early birds? Type in early into the chat box if you like getting up early. And you will always see that there will be a mix of people. So I, on the other hand, was always a night owl. I used to love staying up in the night. And by the way, every time I stayed up in the night, I always got things done with the same amount of energy that you see me functioning right now. But very recently, I challenged. Remember the cup, C-U-P. C stands for challenge yourself. So I challenged myself to transform from a night owl to an early bird. Not because anybody else said that to me, because I wanted to challenge myself. So one of the routines that I changed was today, I wake up at. Remember, I'm a night owl. I was a night owl for 40 years of my life, 45 years of my life. Today, I am 45 years old, getting into 46th year. But for 45 years of my life, I was always a night owl. And very recently, I have transformed my routine and I get up at 4:30 in the morning. And I have a routine wherein I do my meditation, I do my prayers, I also do a visualization. Where I am today, where do I want to be? What kind of person do I need to become? And I affirm, I do a lot of affirmations. And most importantly, goal setting is my absolute must do. The 24 hours challenge, I follow this. By the way, whatever I have shared on this webinar today, every single thing that I follow is the only thing that I have shared. I have not shared anything that I do not do. So that's my favorite routine. My morning routine is my favorite routine. And goal setting, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly goal setting. I do not go without goals because the number one reason why people do not achieve their goals is because they don't have any. So that's my answer.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering this question. My next question is, how do you deal with fear and doubt?
Fears and doubts, again, a mindset question and a great question. By the way, how many of you think that I have finally become fearless? I'm talking about Rupa Patil. Type in me into the chat box. If you think I'm fearless, I've finally become fearless. Okay, lovely. Priya, thank you. Hina, thank you. Doctor, thank you. Alicia, thank you. Okay, but all of you are wrong. All of you are wrong because even today, I do face fears. I do get scared. I do doubt myself. And the number one strategy that I follow to overcome my fears is please pay attention to the chat box. And those of you watching this live stream or recording, the word that I have written there is serve. S-E-R-V-E. The thing that I remind myself is that I am only a medium, I'm only a channel to serve incredible value, serve or to help. I am here to help somebody start their business. I'm here to help somebody grow their business. I'm here to help somebody overcome their fears. So I am here to serve them. And should I be scared about serving someone? Absolutely not. So every time when I face fears, by the way, when I face self-doubt, this is what I focus on. And by the way, I want all of you to type into the chat box, I will always help others. I know many of us, we are grown in families and communities where we are told that, hey, do not help others. Hey, do not show your notes to others. Hey, do not give this information to others. What you know, do not share. Right? We have been in that state, but now is a time when we challenge ourselves and we transform. Commit that you will always help others. And thank you very much for those of you who have committed to help others. Saurabh, over to you.
Yes, thank you, ma'am, for answering this question.
Anytime.
Now, Now, my next question is where do you see your business in 5 years?
Where do I see my business in 5 years? I see my business running 100% without me. That is where I see 100% without me, and achieving that 10,000 people mark, 10,000 entrepreneurs mark very smoothly. And the way I see myself in the next 5 years is that I would have not only helped 10,000 entrepreneurs, but I would have created 10,000 leaders, heart-centered leaders. Those leaders like you, some of you would be a part of that statistics who will be helping others wholeheartedly. And that is why I talk about heart-centered leadership. So where do I see myself in 5 years? Summarization, my business running without me, 10,000 people helped, and 10,000 leaders created who are going ahead and transforming the world. Thank you, Sonu.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering this question. The most engaging person in the this I found that Hina, Anasham, Ghanshyam sir, and Alisha and Yashika Manotra. Now it's time to open your camera and say cheese for making this event more beautiful and memorable. Once again, I request everyone please open their camera.
Yes, and I would love to see all the lovely faces who have been. By the way, you could turn on the camera. Why didn't you? Oh my God, you guys. So Lakshmi and Saurabh, next time, if I am coming here to serve this wonderful community, I need to see all these pretty faces, all these amazing faces, okay? Do you promise? Give me a thumbs up if you promise to turn on your cameras for me. Promise, give me a thumbs up, double thumbs up, double thumbs up. So many of you are still hiding. Do not hide. Come on the camera, come on. It's selfie time. Thank you very much.
Sorry, ma'am, my camera is not working correctly.
No problem, Akanksha. Next time. I love all these faces. Hey, Sagar, I see you. Alicia, Ratul, Abdul, Hina. There you are, my girl. Ganesham, sir, thank you very much. Priya, Roshni.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening.
Thank you,
Safia.
ma'am, for this wonderful session.
Hey, my pleasure, my honor. You guys are so amazing. Please turn on your camera. All of you, whoever.
Thank you, Rupa ma'am.
Hey, you're most welcome. And is there one word, if you were to share in one word, if you would like to share how you're feeling about this session today, what will that word be? Just unmute yourself, one word, okay? Unmute yourself and keep sharing. One word, one word, one word.
Pleasured.
Pleasure. Thank you. Keep sharing, unmuting yourself and keep sharing one word.
One word. Amazing.
Amazing.
Outstanding.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Thank you. You guys are so amazing. And stay amazing, stay blessed, stay excellent, stay amazed. Saurabh, are we good to take a screenshot? And would you also share this with me?
Yes. Yes. Again, thank you all for attending today's webinar. And if you have if you have any additional questions, you can contact us by email or telephone. We are happy to provide additional support to you. Please follow us on our social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel for new learning, post YouTube channel and other social media and chat. Moreover, for gaining more knowledge and to know our more new ideas, join us on 4 June on our webinar, How to Cultivate a Positive Attitude in College Students. See you there. Feedback links are already added in the chat box. Please fill this form within 6 hours. Thank you so much for cooperating. Stay connected with us for new learning. I Saurabh, your host for the day, are signing off. Have
Hey,
a wonderful day.
sorry to interrupt. Before all these wonderful people go, I would like to remind them that there is something very special that Atul sir, Lakshmi, and I we have planned for you. By show of hands, how many of you are already entrepreneurs? How many of you are already entrepreneurs? Okay. By other show of hands, how many of you would like to become an entrepreneur? How many of you would like to become an entrepreneur? And by the way, you can be a part-time entrepreneur, full-time entrepreneur. You can be absolutely an online entrepreneur. How many of you would like to do that? Lovely, lovely. So thank you very much. Put your hands down. So for those of you who are interested in entrepreneurship, we have designed a very special, and it's an in-depth session, because as you can see, I like asking you a lot of questions. I would make you do a lot of things, because applied action, applied knowledge is success. That is what brings in power, right? So Atul sir, Lakshmi, and I, we have designed a very beautiful program for you, and it is an in-depth workshop. It would be a little over 90 minutes or more workshop, which is all about go to market. Please use the chat box. Even those of you are watching this as live stream or recording, please make sure that you're reaching out to Atul sir and type the 3 letters into the chat box, which says GTM, which is go to market. And you will very soon receive an information about this workshop. It is an in-depth workshop. And let me tell you that this workshop is not for everyone. I would love to serve everyone, but probably the only people who would register for this workshop are people who truly want to start their own business. Whatever is your success definition, if you want more freedom, more time, more money, if you like helping others, if you like to see yourself to, becoming your best version, then entrepreneurship is for you, part-time or full-time. And only for those of you who believe that way, we will be inviting you for a GTM workshop or go-to-market workshop, which is coming up. So Saurabh, I'm sorry, I had to interrupt there because I had forgotten about it. And I just wanted to give that reminder to everyone. So they will get in touch with you, Saurabh or Lakshmi. And those of you who would like to stay in touch with me, one last time, I have given the link where you can stay in touch with me. And I would really love to hear from you. So thank you very much for being so amazing. Thank you, Saurabh, for being a fantastic host. And thank you all. Please pat yourself on the back one last time for being here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. And everyone, please fill the feedback link and then leave the meeting. The feedback link is provided in the
Thank you, Samriddhi. Thank you, everyone. See you. So I will make a move right now, Samriddhi. And Saurabh, is that good? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So once again, thank you all. If you have any questions, I am reachable on the email. I have given that email. And once again, thank you very much. Stay amazing, stay blessed, and stay in the growth environment, because you deserve to be your best version always. Lots of love to you. This is Rupa Patil signing off with gratitude. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please, everyone, fill this feedback link only in the chat box and then leave the meeting, please.
All the participants need to fill the form within 6 hours. And then he should leave the meeting. Feedback links are already added in the chat box. Please fill this form and then you can exit from the Zoom.